Welcome to this Tesla vlog where we talk about how to come from $1,000 to $2,000. But before we diving in, smash that like button for me and we will talk about three things today. We will talk about the stock, how the stock performed and how long it took the last time, because you have to understand that from 250, which was my average price, to 1000 is 400%, but from 1000, where the stock is now, to 2000 is just 100%, right? So it should be easier for the stock to go higher from here. And then we will talk about the overall market, what needs to happen, and obviously also about the overall achievements of Tesla that will happen to make the stock a $2,000 stock. Then finally we will conclude when I see the stock at $2,000. So without further ado, let's roll. The move of Tesla stock was obviously something from the history books, or for the history books. As you can see, the chart of Tesla is unbelievable. And this is the 10-year chart, okay? I want to go with you about some highlights into the stock. So actually, you see here from about the mid of 2010s, the stock was somewhere at around 19, where it was around this time for a long time, always a little bit higher, then a little bit lower. But overall, it stayed in this, let's say, levels or at this kind of regions for a long time. And as you can see, the first time that the stock doubled was actually from the 27th of June 2010 to 10th of Feb 2013. So 3 years it took to double for Tesla. Then the next phase that I call the next phase is actually somewhere between 2013 and 2016. Again, 3 years where nothing much happened. The stock tumbled somewhere around 120 levels, then up to 280 levels even, then back to 185 levels, and as you can see, so on and so forth. And always dependent on what the news was with Tesla, and obviously achievements brought the stock higher, announcement that they go for mass producing cars, Model X, and so on. All these things are happening between this area. And as you can see, the next time it took for Tesla to double was actually just about a year or half a year, from November 17, 2013 to 13th of July 2014, approximately, right? So it's hard to measure here, but just you get the idea. And then the next level that I would call the Model 3 level happened somewhere between 2016 and 2019, where we had an absolutely crazy ride from November 2016 to 2017 June, where the stock again doubled to around 350 levels, and then we went for these levels for a very long time. Actually, for about 2 years again we stayed in this area, and then we dived from about December 2018 to May 2019, which was then the summer of 2019, was very low, but there was so much on the horizon. There was the China factory, there was the Model 3 mass producing, so it was just ready for takeoff, guys. And many people said this is the end of Tesla. I saw it's the beginning of Tesla, and then the rest is history. Since then we got about almost 500%. So congratulations to those that are following since the summer this channel, and you can see how volatile these stocks can be. So don't expect that just because we had the 500% gain in the last couple of months, you have to also understand that this was also because Tesla was one of the most shorted company on the market. Short squeeze was there was big news, there was big achievements. So Tesla need to also now show a couple of things that they can achieve. Moreover, if you are following me, one of my old videos was that I saw a $750 mark or price for Tesla stock for this year. We still have a half a year to go, so let's see if I was right or not. But back then, I remember, guys, when I said this stock can reach 750 this year, I was laughed at. The comments were crazy on this video, and people said, you know, this will not happen with Tesla stock because Tesla was somewhere around, I think, 300 levels. And look who's crazy now, me, because I was way too low with my $750 mark for the stock. And by all of these achievements and stock movements and history of Tesla stock, we cannot forget that actually this is currently still the biggest health crisis economical impact since a decade. So this will be another big impact on the Tesla stock if the market can go higher, which I believe it could with all the stimulus out there. Then we also see this driving the overall stock prices up, right? Everywhere, doesn't matter if it's Tesla or other stocks, it will just go smoothly with the economy recovery. All of the stocks will get an uplift from here. Moreover, if we're seeing not this direction and maybe and this is important, short-term downturn because of a second wave or something similar, then we will see also Tesla going diving. And maybe then we will see the $750-ish mark that I thought maybe as relevant or anticipated into 2020. However, I'm super happy that the stock reached 1000 because it's showing you guys that innovators and growth companies is a real thing, that if you are invested in those companies, this can make you a fortune, guys. And we are in this channel here all about finding the next Amazon, the next Netflix, the next Tesla. So subscribe if you are new here, and let's dive into the next point. Tesla achievements. Well, while so many people are focused on the battery day, the events that Tesla did in the past didn't move the needle too much for Tesla. And this is normal, guys, because think about it. Those are PR and marketing events to show how the future will look like, but it doesn't change the current pace of the company. So when the Cybertruck was released, the stock actually lost about 10%. On the autonomous day, which was huge, guys, what they presented there with Robotaxi own chip and so many other things, how the software works, this was breathtaking, but the stock lost about high single digit. So as you can see, pure events will not bring the stock to the next level. The more fascinating thing will be like the next bigger achievements, like the Gigafactory in Germany. I think this will be a big milestone for Tesla because it shows that the company can scale and scale and scale. Actually, when the China factory was announced, the stock moved higher, and when the construction was finished and the producing was done and the delivery started, then this was an absolutely heaven for Tesla shareholders because the stock went up like crazy. So as you can see, things that are actually happening right now and are achieved and completed and are very big milestones for the future will really move the Tesla stock higher. So these are the things that will be important. So also the announcement for the Gigafactory in Texas, the start of the construction of Tesla Gigafactory, and so on and so forth. Maybe the own battery production when it starts. This will be the things that will move Tesla stock very high. Moreover, we should see how the sales will go on. The impact, the current health crisis is so still unknown before the Q2. The Q2 will be the first glimpse for us investors to see how the stock and how the company is really doing in terms of deliveries, in terms of sales, in terms of maybe pre-orders. All these things will be important to understand the further development from now. And therefore, I believe that you should really start to think about, okay, what is as of now the needle mover for the future? And those are the events and actually milestones that Tesla need to achieve, like the Gigafactory in Germany will be a big one in my personal opinion. Okay, let's conclude all this. So we talked about the stock, we talked about the economy, and we talked about the Tesla achievements that will bring Tesla shares to a $2,000 price tag. But let's talk about when this could happen, because this is one of the most asked questions, when we see the $2,000 mark. And I believe that what I said in the Tesla achievements is very important. So I believe a realistic goal, I know we will see the battery day in a couple of weeks, right? But still, I believe the most important part will be when we see cars rolling out of Gigafactory Berlin. Then we will see Tesla on a whole new level, and then also a $2,000 mark or price for a Tesla stock will be justified, in my personal opinion. Moreover, this is summer 2021, so by then we will know what the economy will do, we will know if we have a vaccine or not, and so many things will be so much clearer for us than swimming in this uncertainty that we are now. So I hope this will help you to understand your Tesla stocks and your investment into Tesla, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button for Tesla, for Elon Musk, for the Model 3, for the Model Y, for all of these beautiful Tesla things. And I hope you maybe consider to join the Wolf membership, the most exclusive stock investing membership of the YouTube finance world. So make sure to check it out. Just press the join button below all my videos. And don't forget, I love to end this video with a quote by Elon Musk. You can put all your eggs in one basket, but you have to watch this basket very, very carefully. And why I love this quote is because I am a friend of just having a couple, really 3-4 stocks in your portfolio that you really study in the very much detail. Look every interview, look every article that's being released for this company. Look in all of this history footage, read the books, make your investment into those companies very, very close to every step they take, so you can make the best decisions and be the expert in every of your investments.